Hi, I'm Lindsay with your Ramco TV Tech Tip. In today's tip, we will look at the difference between inductive and capacitive proximity sensors. These two sensors differ in the materials that they sense, how they operate, as well as when and how each of their principles were discovered. Inductive proximity sensors are used for non-contact detection of metallic objects, where capacitive proximity sensors are used for non-contact detection of both metallic and non-metallic objects such as liquid, plastic, paper, and more. Let's take a look at the history of these two principles. In 1745, German scientist Ewald Georg von Kleist suffered an electric shock from his laboratory apparatus and suddenly learned that it was possible to store a substantial electric charge. Arguably, he had built the world's first capacitor. In 1831, Michael Faraday discovered that an alternating current flowing in one conductor can induce a current to flow in the opposite direction in a second conductor. Let's break down how these sensors operate. The inductive operating principle is based on a coil and oscillator that creates an electromagnetic field in the close surroundings of the sensing surface. The presence of a metallic object in the operating area causes a dampening of the oscillation amplitude. The rise or fall of such oscillation is identified by a threshold circuit that changes the output of the sensor. The operating distance of the sensor depends on the actuator shape and size and is strictly linked to the nature of the material. Capacitive proximity sensors use an electrostatic field to detect the variation of capacitance between the sensor and the object being detected. When the object is at a preset distance from the sensitive side of the sensor, an electronic circuit inside the sensor begins to oscillate. The rise or fall of such oscillation is identified by a threshold circuit that drives an amplifier for the operation of an external load. A screw placed on the backside of the sensor allows regulation of the operating distance. This sensitivity regulation is useful in applications such as detection of full containers and non-detection of empty containers. Well, this wraps up today's tech tip. Be sure to check out Ramco TV on YouTube to see additional product videos and demonstrations. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you next time on Ramco TV.